Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the petty Hebrew tongues can name Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers that's laboring in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Shalom. It's going to be a quick little watchman lesson, Yahshua, a quick little watchman lesson through the Spirit. And I just been noticing what's going on lately, which, we've been prophesying about this for a minute. And now it's becoming manifest. You got riots popping off right now. You got a lot of people angry, upset. And I notice what Yahweh Shah is doing right now. He's stirring everybody up in anger. A lot of fury is getting stirred up. And what we got on the horizon is civil unrest in a major way, which they're going to do a lot of false flag events, call them T attacks. They're going to do cyber attacks and shut down the infrastructure, and it's going to lead to people bugging out. So you're going to see a lot of judgment getting handed out. They're stirring up that 1-9 situation back again. I put that in the group chat. That's getting stirred up again. I've been seeing a lot of articles about it. And you can just tell that this place is about to blow, man. They're getting ready to do their depopulation agenda, which is what Yahweh Shah's been calling for. This place is going to be, people going to just be laid out in the streets, unalived. And people are going to be running to and fro, not knowing what's going on. So it's got to be a summer of madness, man. Look for August to really heat up as we get close to, the election. Which through the Spirit, I'm starting to, believe that we won't have an election. We'll see, but it's not looking good for Babylon the Great, which is great news for us. But nonetheless, we are inside of Babylon the Great. So we got to stay circumspect and prepare for madness and be prayed up that it doesn't touch, our way. So I'm playing a little clip from TikTok because they're about to go crazy in Chicago for Sonya Massey. She got unalived by the police officer, which that smelled kind of fishy. Like, someone right about that. I don't know if it was a psyop, if it was organic. Nonetheless, that there's going to be riots. They done stirred up Black Lives Matter. And they're about to riot for Sonya Massey. It's like she's the new George Floyd. Same scenario. Except this time, hey, it's really going to turn up. Because people are really angry. I had about 2 Edomites in my job yesterday, about to beat each other up over a table, which it wasn't about that table, but they was upset. I mean, in one, I was like, man, I didn't know he would turn up like that. So I'm like, this is like the little shuffling and pushing before the big fight. It's about to be a fight, Yahshua. It's gonna be people versus the system, the government. So check it out. I got a little clip. Cause it's like this has been set. Like they're preparing for this. So check it out.
Tell me what does it look like in heaven?
Look, they ready.
Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say?
And that was Black Lives Matter.
Does the sunshine bright forever?
Y'all them people.
Have your fears and your pain all gone away? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. 'Cause tell me what.
So they got people turned up in their fury. Turn my brightness up. Got them mad. They're turned up, They about to riot. And there's other places they're going to riot too, which I think I got one too. Let me get that. Oh, he's cutting me off. Check this out.
Illinois deputy shot and here in Hampton Roads, the community is remembering Sonia Massey, an Illinois deputy shot and killed Massey in her home earlier this month. This weekend in Norfolk, a group plans to march in solidarity. Casey Baylor has the details.
I don't think I'll ever be the same after watching that. Another Black woman shot in her home.
The shooting death of Sonia Massey is a moment community advocate Jacqueline Horton will never forget.
I couldn't believe it. I think it had the level of impact that George Floyd's murder had on me.
And police camera footage of the night at her Illinois home brings about a lot of emotions.
I promise you, I wanted to stand outside with a sign that just said Sonia Massey.
Horton says anger and rage sparked a rally set to take place this Sunday at MLK Park, hoping to bring the Norfolk community together.
Tamika Mallory and the group Until Freedom, they actually did a call to action on social media. When they put this call to action up for people to join them in other states, I already knew that was the moment where we needed to join in solidarity.
Horton and her organization, the Underground 1865, plan to march in this area, demanding justice for Massey and uniting changemakers.
And that they'll feel empowered to come out and organize their own march, being a real world changer.
But the work is not easy. Horton says it's important to take care of yourself while fighting for change.
Making sure that you take 5 minutes out of your day to reset. Recently, I've started writing spoken word again. And that was the first thing I did after I saw that shooting.
Horton hopes this rally and march will inspire future events in Hampton Roads. Most importantly, there's one thing she wants people to remember.
Black women matter every day.
In Norfolk, I'm Casey Baylor.
Black women matter.
For 13 News Now.
Yeah, they done changed it all the way. Not Black Lives Matter.
It's important to find healthy.
Black women matter. You say they turn everything up and they Eve look like she's straight done. Straight done, man. You see how these people so sleep. And this is what the system wants, the government wants, man. You heard it say full of anger and rage. You know, remember them George Floyd protests, them was off the chain. And I believe through the spirit, these are going to be even worse. So, and this place is already on the brink of collapse. You know, so with all that going on, you know, we got to be circumspect and thank the Lord that we ain't ignorant enough to be in the streets. We're marching for solidarity. Like, what is that gonna do? Esau don't give a dang. He'll unalive some more. So it doesn't matter. So we gotta thank the Lord that we got this truth. But at the same time, you know, you might be going to your car, gotta go to work, and then, you know, a mass of angry niggas, you know, going ham. You know, you gotta watch out for that. So check it out. This is because we're in Second Esdras. We better go into Second Esdras chapter 16 territory. And it says, for there should be in every place in those next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Verse 71. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So we looking at a great insurrectionist, man. So Jake is so ignorant, you know, they're going to be out there, you know, protesting, marching, acting a fool. They're going to start tearing stuff up in a minute. And that's what Esau wants, you know, out there in the streets, going crazy. And then he can get his little, you know, riot police, whatever little FEMA, whatever little troops he got, and wet you up, you know, light you up. That's going to give him the full. That's what they want to do anyway. That's what I'm looking at Jake like, you so ignorant, man. She just got allowed in her house. If you on the block with a bunch of other niggas, y'all tearing stuff up, looting and rioting, man, he gonna give you that order, hey, light up. They gonna call them insurrectionists and just light them up. You know, just out there acting a fool, because we should not be, all that stuff is over with, man. I'm looking at Jake like, how you even have the energy to still want to march and walk down the street and protest? Like, you've been doing that since the 50s and 60s, man. Nothing that Esau don't give a dang about that. And then he wants you to loot and riot and tear stuff up. So they gives him, they're like, this is all a psyop, man. Black Lives Matter is owned by Edomite anyway. George Soros. This is a big old psyop. So they can point the finger and say, see, they violent. They're unruly. And they're messing the system up, and we have to do something about these niggers. And that's going to give them the right to snatch you up little paddy wagons and throw your butt in these camps. So So I said cast them out of their houses. If it gets so bad, the devil can say martial law. To where he can pick and choose who he want to grab up and whatnot. They said we might get lumped in this too, Yashara, us prophets, and the truth, they'll come yank us up. Oh, they be doing treason, talking bad about America. Get them too. So this thing can get real ugly real quick. Cause it's like they should be like a madman sparing none. He might just say, hey, they're getting unruly. Cause look, at this time, when you got the Black Lives Matter riots going on, guess what else is gonna be cooked up? I'm gonna show this clip. Guess what else just happened, man? And hey, shout out to the Ock the War. He put this in a group chat. Cause guess what else happened that ain't just making major news like it should, but we got wind of it. Check this out, y'all, Sharala.
The co-founder of the Sinaloa drug cartel is taken into custody.
Tonight, we're learning two major leaders in the Sinaloa cartel are in custody because of a stunning case of betrayal. One of those leaders, the son...
Get this.
The co-founder of the Sinaloa drug cartel is taken into custody in Texas, along with one of notorious drug lord El Chapo's sons. Ismael El Mayo Zambada led the powerful cartel for decades, along with El Chapo. Today, Zambada and El Chapo's son, Joaquin Guzman Lopez, arrived on a private plane and surrendered to authorities. The FBI says Zambada and Guzman Lopez oversaw the trafficking of tens of thousands of pounds of drugs into the U.S.
Did you hear that, Yashra? The key word in there. They surrendered to the police, meaning they wanted to get caught. So what is that? That, like, to me, telling me he wants to talk to somebody on the inside. They're setting something up. The cartel's getting ready to do something majorly at the same time while niggas is out there riding. So this give me T-Attack vibes. Certain attacks go on while Negroes is out there riding. This definitely just say martial law and shut everything down. Then you got cyber attacks going on. Like, this place got to get brought to its knees, man. And 2/3 of our nation don't even understand what's about to happen at all. This dude surrendered with El Chapo's son. He runs a major cartel. I said he like close to Pablo Escobar's level. Surrendered himself to the police. So he wants to go into the jail where there's probably other cartel leaders or, all kind of lieutenants or whoever, and they orchestrated something. So then you got migrants here, and you got Russian side, sleeper cells, China sleeper cells here. The chaos is about to be turned up to the highest level, Yashara. Like, we about to see purge-like events. Go watch the movie The Purge. You're going to see events like that go down Babylon the Great real soon. That's why I believe we will not have a presidential election. There's going to be too much chaos going on. The cartels is about to get busy. They about to do something, man. This dude surrendered. Come on, man. That just something don't smell right with that. So I'm like, and look, if the cartels, the Northern Tribe do any like craziness, what is Esau gonna label that? It's gonna be a T-attack. So that's gonna speed up a whole lot of legislation. Laws gonna be passed real easy. They're putting guns and ammunition in certain states, in the stores and vending machines. Man, they want people to go crazy on each other. Go watch the movie on Netflix, Leave the World Behind. They're about to create chaos. Because that's what the Lord has marked up, the plagues of this place. Institutions about to be shut down. Like, if you are dependent on getting medication for certain places to live, it ain't looking good for you. Hospitals gonna get shut down. Institutions gonna get shut down. It's gonna be chaos everywhere you look. Plagues. So I wanted to show that clip because I'm like, what? A drug cartel boss just surrenders himself? Really? Get the heck out of here. So I'm like, oh yeah. Hey, the Lord is not playing. Yahushua not playing at all, man. This precept right here, hey, the Lord, he really gonna bring it in, man. He's plaguing Babylon the Great, America, like, I'm talking about, he gonna overkill this place. Dump it. So check out this precept. This is 2nd Esdras 16:37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Verse 38. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. So Lord said this place is going to be like a woman with a child, childbirth. And what happens during childbirth? There's a lot of pain, hollering, a lot of bloodshed. That's what's about to happen. It's chaos, man. That woman is in pain during that childbirth. And all you women in the truth know what I'm talking about. You know, I watched my children being born, so I know man, I almost thought my hand was going to break. My hand got squeezed so hard. This place is about to have pain. Verse 39, even so shall the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So a lot of people about to be sad, man, because of these plagues, man. Which is going to be chaos, pestilences, war, famine. There ain't going to be no food, man. Walmart's ain't going to get stocked up during chaos. These stores going to get ransacked when chaos, flows out. This place is going to be literally on fire, burning, looting. People going to be unaliving each other, raiding each other's houses for a lack of bread. Women going to get ravished. A lot of these dudes are demonic. So there's no more police institutions. No more. It's going to be lawlessness. So all these chicks that got these BBLs and trying to get their sex appeal up, man, it's going to be, people don't even speak no English, going to be running up in your house, see you, and going to have their way with you. Children going to be at, going to be in harm's way. Families going to be divided, split up. Men going to get unalived. Men going to get ravished. We in 2024. These dudes is momoed out. They want man butt. So all these dudes that's in this effeminate, weak spirit, not ready for war, don't have the Spirit of the Lord on them, don't have that the war of exemption, they're going to get took advantage of, man. You're going to walk out and just see dead bodies laying everywhere, hearing people hollering in distress. That's the times we're going into. Those are the days we're going into, perilous times, evil times. So we got to get mentally and spiritually prepared for that. Because it's going to be, people's hearts going to be weak. You know what I'm saying? People going to be having heart attacks from the stuff they're going to be seeing. Sorrow is going to be on every side, man. It's going to be a day of gloom and sadness because we're on the day of the Lord returning. And he said that day is going to be darkness, not light. He's coming to a world that's going to be in full-blown chaos. And we got to be prepared for that. Because I like this verse right here. 2nd Esdras 16:40. Oh, my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. That's what we're doing right now. Getting you ready for a battle. It's about to be a physical battle out here. And in those evils, because it's going to be straight evil, because the wicked is going to be magnified. They're going to do whatever wicked intention is in their heart. They're going to be able to carry it out. And it says, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So we're not going to be just in our house held up. Get your backpack ready. Get your first aid kit in there. Little food, sleeping bag, whatever you little sword, whatever you got. Get you a bag ready. Get ready to go. We're going to be moving around. You're not going to be able to stay in one spot and be safe. We're going to have to move. He said you're going to be like pilgrims upon the earth. Ready for the battle. So get your pack ready. And be ready to go in any sudden moment. Because it's about to be straight chaos out here. So they're letting us know, don't get settled in. Don't get comfortable. A lot of 2/3 Jakes, they're comfortable right now. So when all this chaos comes, man, you're going to see them crying like a little kid. They ain't going to leave their homes. They're going to willingly go into camps for peace and safety. Esau going to get them in there right there. And all this chaos is happening to issue out the mark of the beast, MOTB. Because people are going to be hollering for security. They're going to be hollering for food. They're going to be hollering for clean water. Esau said, I got you, but I need you to take this RFID microchip tag in your body, in your skin. I need you to do that. And if you're not built up in this truth, ready for the evils, the perilous times, a lot of Jakes are going to take it, Yashara. They're going to take it just to get back what they call that, go back to normal. Some type of peace and safety. Because they're going to be so shook up for what's happening in society, in this world. Us in this truth, we ready for it. We know it's coming. That's why we do these lessons, to get ready spiritually and mentally. So when it happens, we'll have some type of stability. We're not going to be all broke up. We're going to be relying on the Lord. Our faith is going to magnify that day. Why? Because we knew it was coming. So we're not going to get caught off guard. We're not going to get caught our pants down, be crying, running to Esau to save us. That's the devil. We're going to be running away from Esau. Like, hell no. I'm not going to your damn camp. I know what you're going to do to me enough. You my enemy. I'm trying to get the far away from your ass. 2/3 going to run to Esau. That's why they get these camps set up. So people can go off in them, get that microchip, and be safe. Because he's going to make this system out here. See, Esau's breaking down this system out here. This society, he's breaking it down. You know what they call it? Order out of chaos. The Lord is making Esau bring this chaos. So you run into his facilities, the camps he got set up, to where he can put you with that, that microchip, that mark of the beast. That's the whole plan, the whole idea. And then, if you don't want to take his microchip, Esau going to put you before a firing squad or, guillotines. He going to unalive you for that. He going to say, you either take my microchip or else. The devil is looking to put the people back in the hard bondage slavery. That's the plan. So we like Watchmen let you know Esau got the thing going, and he has the blessing of Yahweh Shah to do this. Because I'm going to leave off with this. I've been doing it a lot. And that's because we were going into them times, man. Jacob's trouble. I can't stress this enough. Because that's what we're about to go into. The Lord wasn't playing with that day. He said this day going to be like no other. Because this devil got technology. There's going to be drones running around, filming people, unaliving people. This devil got super soldiers, robots ready to roll out. If you don't comply with his new government, we're going into a new world order. To put you in a new order, he has to break the old order. And a lot of these old 2/3 laws, like we just seen that Eve, her lost butt. I make my spoken word. And she didn't say nothing about praise the Lord, getting the truth. She's totally lost. You can just look at her in her eyes and tell she's lost. These Jakes, man, they don't have a clue what's going on. They going for the trap. Tell me, I want to go out there with a sign in solidarity for Sonya Massey. But don't have your butt outside riding, man. In that riot. That's the plan. That's what they want you to do. They say Jake they like brute beasts. They just in their emotions. They're just angry, upset. And they just go for the play. That's a whole play, man. And Jake still ain't caught on. And they're in their feelings. See, we looking at this thing spiritually. So we're not in our feelings, man, like the 2/3 Jakes are, especially women. They spin women however which way they want. So I'm going to read this. We're going to leave off this right here. This is Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So we pray to Yahweh Shah. That's why we not in fear like these 2/3, man. We ain't scared. We know the chaos coming. What did that precept say? He shall be saved out of it. So we looking for the chaos to come. We looking for Jacob's trouble to come. And it's coming, surely, real soon. So with that being said, man, I hope this has been informative. I hope it's been edifying. I want to say Kwam Yashar Allah. And stay locked on this truth, because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.